Okay, I'm so sorry. I had already did this video and didn't pay attention and was not sharing my screen properly. So I have to do it all over again, okay? So I needed to show you um actually websites for you to literally see what is happening in this country when it comes to representatives trying to pass laws in the night when you're sleeping, and how you can go about getting this information right away, okay? So this is the Board of Elections website. I want to show you the fact that on the home page down here, you have the voter information and key information, and then you have more information down here, right? And the important election dates for your particular area. In mine, we're having a special election on this date for a couple of seats, I believe, in the city council. All right. This website is great because it tells you about all of the voting information, right? You also could check to make sure you're still registered on the registration rolls. If you want to work for the polling site, make a little money, that's there as well. You want to run for office, this is the most important part as far as I'm concerned on this website, because it lets the everyday person get into politics and make the changes they see fit. Outside of that website, we also have in New York State Assembly, what you can do is you can actually go onto your own state's assembly website and read everything about every law, sorry, not law, every bill they're trying to produce. You can also read about every budget, every particular distribution award that has gone out. This is where you get this information. Okay. You can read about the rules of the assembly, the different task force they have. They also issue grants. You can find out all of this stuff from your state assembly's website. As you can see here with the upcoming events, it will tell you by this color coding what each date represents on the calendar going forward. Okay. So let's just skip ahead to June. We see that they're going to have a public hearing, and then on the rest of these dates, they just have all of their committees in session going over whatever it is they're working on, and then they have to uh, make it available to the public. So basically, all they do is sit around all day creating bills and legislation for the state, in addition to what is created in the Senate and the House of Representatives. Okay. But it's just good to know. And this is legislative info. You search any particular topic you're looking for. This is how you find out how representatives voted, how they feel about things, and their particular navigation through that process. Either they're for you or they're not. This is actually all of the members in the particular assembly, what they do, and just who they represent and where to find them if you need them. This is the assembly reports, which I think is really important. It can go back as far as you need it to try to get a handle on whatever it is you're looking for, to see if things were done properly as far as you're concerned, and if they weren't, how things could be corrected, addressed, and improved going forward. I mean, they do everything, every type of taxation, every type of correction that is needed in government. This is their job. Okay. They deal with all types of things that pertain to money for children and family services, budgets all around your state, your city. This is what they do. Okay. So I just wanted to make you aware of that and show you how that works. And then I wanted to also, I just want to make sure you can see it. Yes. I wanted to also show you what is this? This is okay. let me go back before I put it up. Let me go back to the main state I was in, which is mine, and then I'll show you how you can go from one particular state to the other. Okay, so this now is, this is not the voter registrations. This is not, no, keep Safari. So this is not the voter registrations website. This is New York City vote.org. And basically, this is all of the election information and the upcoming elections in your area. So even though this is for New York currently, right? I will show you that when you go on these websites, you go to the menu and you could also click on every other state there is to see what is happening. So I just went from New York to Cali. I really like Cali. I'm thinking about relocating out there. I just got to find a nice place to be. And let's pick a place down south. And it just shows you everything that is happening in every state. And I'm showing you this so that you know how to get information you need on your own and that you don't have to wait for somebody else to help you out with information. You can go retrieve it yourself, read it yourself, and get your own understanding. Now, when you see states that have no upcoming elections like this, my suggestion to you would to be check it every month or every couple of weeks to make sure they're not sneaking an election past you, okay? Because they do that quite regularly. So look out for that, okay? I just want to show like different ones. So just showing you how, if you didn't know you had elections or when the next election was in your town or your city, this is how you do it, okay? Um, I just want to do a few more just for everybody to see. And please, everybody, let me go to Florida because that's like one of the most important ones that we need people to vote in regularly. Let's go there because we need them to stop trying to put children to work. We need them to stop trying to put people in jail to get cheap and free labor because they deported so many people. Now they don't have anyone to replace them. So please, those of you Floridians, make sure you get out and you vote out these Republicans, you vote in Democrats so we can stop the madness that's going on in this country. Please vote in the Democrats so that we can get enough people to vote for impeachment of this president because this dude needs to go. I don't think this country would actually survive 4 years of this dude. I really don't. I think he would actually crash the economy and possibly put us in a situation where we could be invaded. I really think that because he does not care about anything besides getting rich. And it makes no sense. So I'll just look at a few more and then end this video because I just basically wanted to show you guys how to get this information so that you do not miss another election. Because the local elections, guys, are way more important than the federal ones because this way you get to find out exactly when an election is coming so you can get out and vote. And these elections, the local ones, affect your everyday life, okay? So don't forget that, please. We did New York already. You need to do these things because this stuff affects your life. This affects your everyday, day to day. It affects the money your city, your state receives. It's so important. You must take these very seriously. It's the school districts, everything. It affects everything. Take it seriously. Remember, when you don't see any election dates, you go back to those sites as frequently as possible so that there's no election that sneaks past you that they have without you knowing. And once the election is over, you can't go back and try to vote. You know how that goes. So be steadfast, pay attention, and don't let them pull any tricks, pull any tricks over on you because they will do it. They do it all the time. Uh, Okay, so just showing you, okay, just showing you how to get this information. All right, Okay, you guys, I just thought it was really necessary to do this because I noticed that the political propaganda is starting up again, where, these conservatives, these Republicans, they're out here trying to begin the war again against Republican and Democrats. And for me, it's not even about that. It's about getting out the majority that the Republicans have on both the Senate and the House of Representatives, which is the Congress, because we do not want them continuing to make laws that are taking away people's jobs, their homes, their ability to care for their children, and their ability to just live a comfortable life and be okay in a country that people have worked very hard in to sustain and to make it the way it is, and to keep away dictatorship and fascism, and for presidents to feel like they are kings inside of countries where there are not supposed to be any kings, and that the Constitution is supposed to readily be the law of the land. We can't have people, deciding that what they want is more important than what the law says. That's insanity. All right. I think I have shared enough. I just want you guys to get rid of the Republican majority. Please go out and vote. Please make it where they do not continue to strong arm and force their way through America with hatred, division, and all types of prejudices towards people, and tearing down the morality of this country. Please fight for what is right. Pay it forward for the very next person in front of you, behind you, and on both sides of you who wants to be able to take care of their family and live a decent life as well. Rich people should not be the only ones able to enjoy life. We all should. All right, stop the anti-Blackness, live well, respect each other, stop the hate mongering and the fear mongering. Get rid of the conservatives and Republicans in every office in this country so that we can finally have real equality, and get rid of the inequality and the injustice that is ravishing this country. Have a good night and even better tomorrow. Be well.